Hi there, welcome to another video. It's me, Camila Rose with the Bliss Institute. We are doing Pisces Winter Solstice 2025 readings. So with these readings, we'll pull a card for the general energy, January, February, March, and outcome. And we'll also pull an oracle card. So Pisces, remember, hit that subscribe button and comment and tell me what you're looking forward to in this next season. Let's get your main card for Pisces. Pisces, you got the Emperor. This is interesting. Order, system, support, strategy. I'm here for it. Time to lay down the line. You have had Saturn moving through your sign forever. So we're getting some of that Mars energy, some of that Aries energy up and going in January. 3 of Cups celebration. So you're having a good time in January. You're spending it with time with people you love. Your card for the new moon in Sagittarius was the 2 of Cups. So this is a very loving, nurturing time for you. You do feel very emotionally well taken care of and creative. You get a Knight of Wands kind of sideways. So there's a lot of passion, a lot of maybe not necessarily thinking things through, really living in the moment, being present, leaning into, oh goodness, you get 2 Knights. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and a 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so what we're looking at here is passion, messages related to creative projects. Knight of Swords is all about messages related to business or spirituality. So you might have some spiritual downloads come in. The Knight of Swords is chasing pretty quickly after that Knight of Wands. So that Knight of Wands comes in and it's like, ooh, look, I love this. This really lights me up. And Knight of Swords is like, yo, hold up a minute. Like, I need to talk to you. We need to have some discussions. And part of this starts to bring to light moments of charity. Maybe you find something that you want to give to, or maybe you're realizing where there are some uneven power dynamics going on. Emperor card, where maybe it's time for you to start to either balance those things out or really look at like, how do you build from this? How do you grow from this? And while still allowing yourself to have a good time and enjoy yourself. What's February's vibes for Pisces? February for Pisces. Okay, so we get the Ace of Swords and we get the 10 of Pentacles. Very nice. So you're changing the way that you're looking at things. There's a spark of new ideology, of new thoughts, of new wisdom coming in for you around what does it mean to build a legacy? What does it mean to utilize the things that you've inherited from legacy from your family? What are you creating? And maybe you're starting to change your mind about what you want that to look like. There may be a little resistance. 7 of Wands. People might have some opinions about this new way that you're looking at things. There's new thoughts and ideas about how you're building your legacy and what you're wanting to do with yourself. In March, where your birthday season is coming, what's the vibe in March? You're listening to your instincts. You're trusting your lust for life. You're trusting that you can master these parts of yourself that sometimes seem a little out of control, but are really pointing you towards your passions, pointing you towards your purpose. And when you allow yourself to really lean into that and honor that, you get the victory. You overcome these obstacles. You overcome other people's opinions and their insights and all that other mess. So that you're like, no, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly where I'm going, and I'm winning in this situation. You get a 4 of Pentacles and you get a 6 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles is all about stability. There's a lot of financial stability that comes from following your instincts and for allowing yourself to come out on top. And even with that, I'm actually going to move this over here because I want to save that space for the card that's coming after that. You get a 6 of Cups, which says, hey, it wasn't always so bad. 6 of Cups is fond memories of the past. It's concern that you are looking at things through rose-colored glasses and need to be more practical. But there is beauty and there is joy and there is a lesson that will come from a memory from the past. And when you're able to kind of maybe go back home and retrieve that, whether it's literally going back home or emotionally, mentally, psychologically going back home and retrieving that, a person coming back from your past who reminds you of the good things that have happened, that joy that you had in that moment of finding the balance and the beauty in giving, you realize that like, this is exactly where I needed to be and the structure that I was needing in order to get there. Let's get your outcome. What's Pisces' outcome for Winter Solstice? 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, maybe seeking guidance a therapist, maybe you're becoming a mentor, maybe you are seeking a mentor. King of Swords, somebody who is usually very mindful, very on top of it, very close to their spirituality, has all of that stuff together, is a well-spoken leader, communicator, is not where they usually are. Ace of Cups, there feels like there's a loss, so there may be a disconnect between a partnership with an Ace of Swords or a King of Swords person. Feels like that cup has been emptied and you're ready to move on. And you may realize that it's time for you to look for a new partnership, a new way to grow. Or maybe what you're seeing is that all of this, these new connections, this new route that you're taking is taking you away from a King of Swords and from a relationship that's kind of run its course. Let's get your Yule Oracle card. Pisces, Yule Oracle. Pisces, what's the vibe? Frost. Number 16. Ice cold melting in time. A frozen glance of what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of thy undead. Oh my. What an interesting reading. Okay, number 16. Keep going through these very quickly. 18. Frost. Okay. Oh, this is about divination and signs. Winter offers a multitude of ways to practice divination. Puddles, frozen lakes, and icicles. If you're in Texas like me, you don't get a lot of this, but hey, are excellent surfaces for scrying and finding answers to your most burning questions. However, frost isn't the only place to look for signs. There are subtle clues everywhere for those who are in tune with the universe. Frost has come to your spread to let you know that the signs you've been looking for are all around you. You are guided to have more awareness and to trust in your ability to read the signs. This lovely section right here at the end. Everyone is capable of being guided by the inner spirit, but you block these capabilities when you doubt little pings of wisdom that occur. If you let other people and their opinions and their thoughts and what they want you to build as a legacy get in the way. If you see a butterfly and believe it to be a sign, then it is. The saying goes for colors or words you hear throughout the day. Don't discredit yourself by ignoring things that feel like a confirmation to you. They may seem silly to others, and that's okay. You're an illuminated soul and are guided by a force that transcends a lack of faith. They're saying you have to trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and when it's time to move on, because maybe the signs are showing that you've gotten what you're going to get out of this situation, that the love has been lost here and that it's kind of done. And it's time to move forward, literally to move or to change directions or to do whatever. Trust it. Lean into it. All right, Pisces, that is your winter solstice reading. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Order your personal reading or your astrology reading at www.theblissinstitute.org. Thank you again. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.